grab something.
What's your mouth? It's not fixed with that.
Been a long time, bro.
Whatever. Anything else?
Yeah, can't say my Facebook Live.
What? What is it? Go eat. You can't come back here. Go eat. I don't know if anybody's gonna jump on tonight. My throat hurts, so I sound sick because I am sick. Just let y'all know ahead of time. Let me pull up. I'm not gonna wait too long before anybody jumps on. What I want to pull up first.
No.
Thank you. I just got them done, like, not even a week ago, and I broke one yesterday, and it hurt so dang bad, and, like, this one's loose. I got them wrapped up in my dang purse strap. Oh, my goodness, it hurt. It still hurts, like, my whole finger is sore. Like, I don't even know how I got it stuck in my purse strap either. It's ridiculous. So, you may be the only one on tonight. That's fine. Or maybe somebody will jump on later. But I'm going to go ahead and, like, go through this before my throat gives out again. Yeah, I mean, it's not, like, so painful you're going to cry or anything like that. But, it gets sore. And that's the biggest thing, especially when you first get them or you, like, first get a feeling or anything, your whole nails are sore. But I love them. Like, my nails have never really grown before. And even if I take hair, skin, and nails, they're not that's as big, or that's as much as it gets. Well, like, that's as long as it gets. And I just don't like them. I feel like I have boy hands. So, I just get nails. I've been getting them since I was, like, young, though. So, if you don't get them, though, it saves you money. That's for sure. Okay. Guess we got a little bit to cover, so I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So tonight, well, it was supposed to be last night, but I was sick and didn't feel good. I got a cough like 2 days ago out of nowhere. Then my throat started hurting, and then, like, long story short, I had the Mirena for 5 years after I had Dalen, and I had it taken out because they said that with my thyroid issues and having the Mirena, that was pretty much why I couldn't lose weight and crap. So I decided to get it out, and I'm on regular birth control, and I started my period yesterday, and I haven't had one in, like, over 5 years, and it's horrible. Like, I didn't even know what to expect anymore. And it's just, like, really, really bad. Ugh. Like, all day yesterday I was in bed. And then today I finally got up at, like, 11. But I've had ibuprofen, and it's helping a little bit. But I was pitiful last night. It was so bad. I was like, Brie, I'm going to have to do it tomorrow or something. She was like, that's fine. I know how it is. So, here we are. So, yesterday the blog went out about doing income-producing activities. And it was basically, like, y'all need to go read it and print the free printable. I'll show you that in a second. But it was basically, like, you can think that you're doing things in your business that is, like, things that you need to be doing to get you paid, but sometimes it's not. Like, for instance, it said, like, knowing like every product and what it does, studying your compensation plan. Yeah, you should do these things, but at the end of the day, like in your first month, that's not what gets you paid. You sitting there reading your compensation plan 15 times, you didn't talk to anybody and you didn't make a sale, so therefore it didn't pay you. So those are kind of things that you got to do outside of like income producing activities. So that was kind of like the gist of what the blog was about. So make sure y'all go read it. And like I said, there's a free printable. Let me pull it up. But the free printable is like a daily game plan, basically. So we broke it up into things that you need to do daily, and then like posting and engagement, checking in with your team, and then weekly things that you need to do. So it's super, super helpful. So make sure y'all print that. Let's see. It's in the members only area, so you'll have to make sure you have your Trendsetters membership. Goodness. But anyway, so tonight's topic is busy work versus getting to work. So, like, we'll be talking about income-producing activities and basically just to stop wasting your time and do work that makes you money. Instead of, like I said, studying your compensation plan, like, things that everyone thinks, like, one of the things that I had preached to my team was, when you sign up, don't make a binder 15 times and make sure it's perfect and print out all this crap that you don't need. Like the very first thing that you need to be doing is talking to people, posting about your business, messaging, those things are what's going to get you paid. So just a gist of, let me go back to this. So things that you need to be doing daily. So I broke it down into like basic things that are just obviously going to help you be productive. So 7 hours of sleep. I know a lot of times, like for me and my team, we have like promotions we got to hit or things that we got to do or maybe sales that we just got to make happen, and we lose a lot of sleep sometimes, and that's fine. I mean, there's times for that, but then again, getting the amount of sleep that you need is going to help you be more productive. So you're not so sleep deprived. So besides like certain times that you have to give it up, most likely every night you need at least 7 hours of sleep. So wake up early. This is something that I struggle with. I'm not a morning person. I've been working from home doing my business for over 2 years now, and I pretty much sleep till whenever I want to and then get up. So that's an issue for me. But when I do wake up early and I go to the gym or I wake up early and work or whatever, I'm a lot more productive. So that's something that I need to incorporate along with everyone else. Excuse me, I better not be doing this whole time. The next thing is mindset. So as soon as you're waking up, you're getting rid of your negative thoughts. You're doing a gratitude journal. You're doing, like, you don't want to wake up and say, well, today's gonna suck. Well, it's Monday. Well, it's raining outside, so today's gonna be ugly and crappy, and like those are the things that you don't want to do every day. That's going to ruin your day. When you say that your day is going to be crappy, guess what? It's going to be crappy. It's all about your mindset, and I know how dumb it may sound sometimes, but you have to speak like life into yourself. You have to sit and know that things are going to be good, or know that you can hit something, or know that you're capable of whatever that you want to be or do. So when you're waking up every morning, you're doing these things that's going to jumpstart your day, like either going to the gym, waking up and getting ready and going to the gym. That always makes me feel better. Waking up and doing your gratitude journal. When you wake up and you automatically write things down that you're thankful for, that's going to make you be thankful throughout the day. That's going to make you wake up and realize, like, okay, I'm grateful for this, this, and this no matter what happens today. So that's really, really huge, and that'll really, really change your life. Read your goals. So if you don't have your goals in front of you, you most definitely need to get like a dream board. Like I have one, like a dream board, or just write it out on a piece of paper and stick it somewhere. You need to read your goals every single day. So like on my bathroom mirror, I have on the top of it, I am triple diamond. I see that every time I go to the bathroom. Every morning I'll brush my teeth. It's there. So that's super big, because if you're not pushing for something, or you know where you're going, you're just going to be just going. Like, you're not going to get anywhere. Like, just like if you jump in the car now and you don't have a destination, then you're just going to be driving. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to end up? So you have to know where the goal is at. Personal development. Goodness. So personal development is super huge. So it goes along with your mindset as well. And another thing is, what you pour in is what you can pour out. So you obviously can't pour from an empty cup. If you're not learning, then you're not teaching your team. If you're not learning, then you're not teaching yourself. I mean, if you don't wake up every day wanting to learn something new or try something new, then everything's going to be the same. If you don't change something, nothing's going to change. So making sure that you're listening to a video, I do that a lot, or a personal development, like try to read at least 10 pages a day. Which I can't think right now, my head's not working. But they're one of a billionaire. I can't even think right now. It's one of my favorite people too. But he reads 5 to 6 hours a day before he even starts his day. Before he even works or does anything else, he reads. Because like if you read about the law of the lid or whatever, you can't go, like you and your team can't get past that point. You're only going to go as far as your mind can let you go. You're only going to do as much as you know. So if you're not constantly growing yourself, then you're not you're not going to go anywhere, and your team's, they can sometimes pass you or whatever, but 9 times out of 10 they're not going to go any farther than you are. Listen to at least 15-minute audios a day. So like these lives are really good for that. So you could jump on the Trendsetters group or, on the website or whatever and watch our lives and just to get your day started. That's what I do. Like if I'm doing my makeup or I'm getting ready or if I'm in the shower or in the bathroom or whatever, I'm listening to something. A lot of your companies may have YouTube, like people on YouTube, and that's what we do. We listen to our top leaders on YouTube. Making sure you're being a leader. So, leading from the front and doing whatever you got to do. If you're not doing it, your team's not doing it. Post on your social media every day, and we'll talk about that in a minute too. But making sure that you're posting every day is huge. Power hour. Making sure you're doing a power hour every day. So basically, all this is on that freebie that we have for you. But your power hour list is just the basics, basically. The things that are going to get you paid. So you're adding people on Facebook or Instagram. You're messaging the people that liked yesterday's posts. And you're messaging new people. You're reaching out to new people. You're doing your follow-ups, and you're doing a little bit of personal development. What I do is while I'm working, I listen to something. So that whole time that I'm doing all that, I'm listening to something at the same time. Another thing that's really, really important, and it's going to really help you reach your goals and be productive, is to make sure that you don't go to bed until you get your power hour list done. So if you haven't done these things, don't go to sleep. These things don't have to take an hour. You could do it for 30 minutes or do it until all of it's done or whatever, but don't go to bed. Like, train yourself not to go to bed until you've done these things so you're productive, and you're going to wake up the next day feeling so much more, motivated and know that you worked yesterday. So back to posting and engagement. So making sure that you're posting one of each of these a day. So with us and my team, we post like at least 3 to 6 times a day, but ours is a little different. So we have to throw in like what we call filler posts and the other stuff. So making sure that you're posting motivation every day, even if it's a quote or whatever. Lifestyle and personal. So meaning like things about you, or we have lifestyle posts where we talk about what the business has done for us or what will do for us. Engagement questions or advice. So I'll post on Facebook something like, what's your favorite TV shows? Or what's your favorite Netflix shows or whatever. And when people are engaging with those, they're making my algorithm better. When people are talking to me and liking and commenting on my stuff, that means they're going to show up in my timeline. And it means it's going to show up in other people's timelines as well. Connecting, so funny, relatable, or value posts. So you could post something like that relates to people and makes people realize like, okay, well, she's just like me, or maybe I can do what she's doing or whatever. Workout, nutrition, or something in your niche. So if you're with a makeup company, then talk about your makeup. If you're with a health and wellness company, talk about your workout or your nutrition and stuff like that. If you're with if you do branding or something, making sure that you're posting about that every day. Like if people don't know what you're doing, then how are they going to talk to you, or how are they going to want what you have? Knocking stuff down. Next thing is engagement. So talk to at least 5 new people on social media every day. Clean out your inbox every day. That's something I struggle with, Lord. My inbox is always crazy. Growing your following on Facebook by at least 50 to 100 every single day. That was Instagram. That's wrong. So that's Instagram. So growing your Instagram following by at least 50 to 100 every day. Adding 3 to 5 new people on Facebook every single day. Do your follow-ups at least once or twice a month. Reply to commenters and likers. Engage in an interest group. So, okay, to clarify something like that. So if people are commenting on your pictures or, your stuff on Instagram, make sure that you're engaging back with them. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for calling me beautiful. Things like that. Making sure that you're replying to those people. Hey! The next thing is engaging in an interest group. So like trendsetters, make sure you're coming in and engaging with us every day. Make sure you're building friendships. Make sure you're adding me and Bree and Maria and Alexa. Make sure you add us and you talk to us. Come in this group and find somebody else that you want to talk to and grow your relationship with. So just making sure that you're engaging in groups, and that's going to be how you grow your your list as well. You could come in here and engage with people and you might end up with 5 new friends. So that's super huge. So make sure you're engaging in your interest groups. So checking in with your team at least twice a week. So that can be in like Messenger and your group pages, just anything. Just make sure you're talking to your team and staying on top of all of that. Getting started calls with newbies, those are huge. Like if you're getting new people started and you jump on the phone or Zoom or anything with them, that's super, super huge because it gets them motivated and it shows them that, you care and you want them to succeed. Find out why or goal, like their whys and their goals, and help them set up a game plan. So, really digging deep with people. Don't just sign people and, say, okay, we'll go work the business. Like really dig deep and figure out why they want to do this and what they need out of this. Maybe they need an extra $500 a month or whatever. Figure those things out and help them reach those. Reach out in your downline and find some up and coming leaders and help them. So I don't care if they're like 7 levels down or whatever, reach out to them. It doesn't matter if you even get paid on them if they're so far down in your downline. Like, you can still reach out to them because you're here to help these people. So if you're sitting here acting like, I don't know, you're not good or they're not good enough for you to help because you're not getting paid on them, how can you live a life like that and build a business like that? So just really reach out to people and help them no matter what. So reflect. Look at your day and everything you did and reflect on how well you did and how you can do better. So every night when you go to bed or when you're wrapping up your day before you go to bed or anything, I don't know, maybe you're taking a shower, think about everything that you did today, things that you could have done better, things that you did great, and reward yourself. Anything like that. Just think about like, okay, well, you did a power hour today, but you added more people than you messaged. So tomorrow, make sure you're messaging more people than you're adding, stuff like that. And then the last part of this is the weekly checklist. So reach out in your downline and find up and coming leaders. We already talked about that. Having a success and accountability partner to check in weekly. So a lot of us in here, you might be able to find like an accountability partner, or even like on your team or your sidelines or, whatever. Find somebody that can help hold you accountable, or you can just talk about your success with every single week. That way you're, they can say, okay, are you triple diamond yet? Did you hit this goal yet? And that way you can just kind of stay in contact with someone, and that it kind of holds you accountable to something. Right. Exactly. That's definitely how me and Bree are. And that's how me and Kiana is too. She's one of my leaders on my team. We definitely check in with each other every day and say, okay, I'm doing this, this, and this. You need to do this, this, and this. Make sure you're on your company's corporate calls or Zooms or whatever they do every week. Make sure you get to their meetings. Whatever you can do, because staying connected to the Vine is what's going to help you. Host weekly calls for your team. That's huge. We do like a weekly Zoom on Tuesdays every week, and that just kind of gets people pumped up. It gets you in front of people so they know that you're there and that you want to help. Watch other leaders and learn from them. So if you have leaders in your company that you can watch or kind of I don't want to say copy, but like kind of mock them a little bit and take what they're doing that's working and make it your own. So that's super huge. And every week, goodness, every week I make sure I do some kind of brain dump. So what that is like I'll get out a piece of paper or I'll use my notes on my phone and I'll sit and think about all the things that I want to do or I didn't do or just ideas that I have, and I just kind of dump it all on a page and I can go back and think about it or organize it or whatever. So those are super huge. I mean, it makes you think. That way you can go back and say, you know, oh, I forgot I should do a blog on this, or I forgot I should do that. Track your weekly progress or your monthly, etc. So making sure that you're staying on top of your goals every single week, and then that leads up to your month. So make sure you're hitting your monthly goals. And then write your goals down every month and every single week. So that's the same thing. So making sure that you're writing them down every single week, that what you want to achieve or what you want to hit, and then the same thing for monthly, and then making sure that you're checking in with them. Let me make sure I missed. Yes, exactly. Because that's how I am. We all know you'll be driving down the road or in the shower or something and have an idea, but you never wrote it down, so it's just gone. Like you never remember it again. Yeah, and it helps me, like, not be so overwhelmed. Like, even if it's, like, I got a doctor's appointment on this day, it just helps me to get that out of my head so I don't sit and stress about when it is. I'm trying to see what I missed. While y'all are on here, is there anything, like, before I go into anything else, is there anything on here that, like, you want me to reiterate about? Like, maybe posting or reaching out to people or checking in with your team or anything like that? Or, like, a power hour or whatever. Does anybody have any questions about any of that? I'm struggling over here. Yes, that's what I already told them. They needed to go download that for sure. Like, it's super, super helpful. Like, it has all of this wrote down. So that's what you do daily, and it breaks down what you should do in your power hour. And then it's got, like, your posting engagement. So what you should be posting. So you can even write this down. Or, I mean, print this out and, like, write down over here your ideas or whatever. This is engagement. Checking in with your team. And then weekly things that you need to do. So, like, having this will help you stay on top of what you can do or what you need to do or what you need to change. There might be things on here that you don't do that you realize you should do. Brie, can you tell me how long I've been on here? Trying to make sure. But, I want to know, like, if you all want me to reiterate on anything. I don't want to, like, not cover something. I mean, I know I went over everything, but I want to, like, go in more in depth if you all need more than what I've given. Okay. I just felt like I kind of just went through it and nobody was really asking any questions, so I don't want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I didn't see a question. Yeah, I don't see a question from her. Is it on here? Did I miss something? I just scrolled back up and I don't see anything. Oh, a good posting ratio. It's gonna be more towards what's best for you or what's best for your business. I can tell you, like, how we do things. With my company, what we've learned is best is we do a 3-3 rule, and that just means we do 3 product posts and 3 lifestyle posts a day. So product posts can be anything like, you know, before and afters of, you know, your company. It can be like the picture of your product or what it does. Those, you know, just basic product posts. That way you're actually selling what you're doing. And then lifestyle can be kind of anything, like with our company, because we talk about, like, joining team members. Ours can be like what the company's done for us or what it can do for us. I know with, like, other, like, if you're doing something else, maybe you're a business coach or something like that, it could be more of like behind the scenes work. Like I could take a picture of me doing this Zoom with my notes and say I'm pouring into my friends, blah blah blah. Just talking about your lifestyle and what you're doing to help other people, or what you do or what you can do to help other people. So we do like 3 of those a day. But we also, in between those, we do like filler posts is what we call them. So that's what I was saying about, like if you hit on these 5 things. So motivation, like first thing in the morning, a motivation quote is really, really popular. Or even like afternoon, lunchtime. Lifestyle and personal, I already talked about that. Engagement, question, or advice, I try to do those like maybe once a day or once every other day or something. I'll ask people, random questions, or, it can be anything, like who has piercings and tattoos, just to get your engagement up on your Facebook. Connecting, so funny, relatable, or giving value. So if you're, I don't know, if you're talking about detoxing, for why you need a detox, that just shows, that's just value you can give to people. Or connecting things, like maybe you're posting about wine, and that relates to people. And then whatever you're selling. So like with me, it's health and wellness, so I'll post about workout and nutrition and stuff like that. Or like I said, detox. But like I said, if you do makeup or something, you can talk about how you need a makeup primer to make your makeup look better. Just anything like that. Yes, like Bree said, 80% serving and lifestyle, and then 20% promo. So that's exactly how it should be. And then what I do a lot of times is, like with my product posts, it's not necessarily like selly stuff. It's just like myself using the product. Like I might take a picture of me drinking our detox drink or something like that and talking about that. So with you, it could be like your makeup. Whoever sells makeup or whatever, you can post a selfie and say, I used this makeup today. It doesn't have to necessarily be salesy, but it's just something to just show people what you do or what you have. So does that help any? I can't believe I missed, like, that comment is not on here from you. It's crazy. You may have any questions about that. So I'll just go into a little bit about connecting with new people before I finish up. So if you all have questions, just go ahead and I'll go back to it. But making sure that you're talking to new people every day and adding new people every day. So if you're not doing that, you're talking to the same people over and over again, and you're not going to get anywhere. But messaging new people, reaching out to people. A lot of times when I reach out to people, whether they liked my stuff or they didn't, I just think they'll be great on my team. They'll say, oh my gosh, I've been meaning to message you, I've just been scared, or I just forgot, or whatever. Like, when you initiate the conversation, sometimes it's just, going with your gut, and people will appreciate that, and they'll tell you, like, I was thinking about it, I was just scared. So making sure that you're adding new people. Like I said, if you're not adding new people, you're talking to the same people over and over again. Engaging in interest groups. Like, these are the things that I really want to hit on before I jump off here. Like I said, making sure that you're engaged in trendsetters. Making sure that if you have anyone on your team or any of your friends with other businesses or whatever, like if you think that they'll be a great part of this group, tell them about it, or reach out to us and we can tell them about it. Making sure that, we're growing this group because this is serving you all as well. We want to be able to provide, what you all need. If you all think that you have a team that would like to know all this information or have access to our Instagram stuff or whatever, make sure that you let them know. You don't just want to be the one that gets all the info and holds it all in if you're not going to turn around it and, dish it out. So that would be really, really good for your team to join this. And I guess, I hit on everything, so I don't want to, keep talking in circles, I guess. So if anyone has any questions, just go ahead. Yes, absolutely. We talked about follow-up a little bit. We say that it's, statistics say you have to talk to someone 7 to 21 times before they follow through. So, you can't expect to talk to someone on the first time and get mad when they don't order or they don't join or whatever. That's why we constantly are posting, so they're seeing that and remembering you or remembering why they wanted to do this, and then following up with people. That's what I talked about in the blog a little bit, so make sure you all go check that out. Basically, if you're not following up with people, say I sat here and did this whole free video on, you know, all this, and like I never followed up with you or anything, but then Bree jumps in and follows up with you like you're hurt, you want to do it, and you were thinking about doing it all this time, and then I just fell off the face of the earth. I never followed up with you. I never posted anymore. I never did anything. So guess what? You're going to be Bree's customer. So basically I poured out all that work and all that whatever, and you go and join with someone else. So that's really, really huge, making sure that you're the go-to person. You want to be the, you always want to be the last person to talk to someone. So that's huge. So making sure that you're following up with people, because if you're not following up with people, you're wasting your time. I'm sorry my voice sounds like crap tonight, y'all. I've been drinking water and crap all day to try to get it better, so I didn't sound so bad or like a man on here. Anybody have any questions? Anything you want me to reiterate or go into more detail or anything like that? Make sure you all go download the free printable for sure, though. And if you all download it, take a picture with it and tag us in it. That would be awesome, because people would see it and they would maybe they want it too. So you can get people to join us and they can have the freebie too. That'd be awesome. So, alrighty, if no one else has any questions, I don't know who that is. Alrighty, well, if y'all need me, message me. If you have any questions, like I said, go print our freebie, and you will love it, I promise. And let us know, like, if you print it and you start using it, let us know how much more productive you are and if it really helps. Alright, good night, y'all. Thanks for getting on.